Hey everybody, welcome back to Super Bomberman R. Today I've got with me my good friend Ryan from Brain Scratch Comms. Say hello, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello. I knew you were going to do that. So anyway, you're gonna be boring White Bomber.
Nope.
Ooh, somebody unlocked the extra characters. Do you have all of them or just him?
Just him, and I also have a Pretty Bomber unlocked, but she's 30,000 coins.
Ugh. To get her, to unlock her, you have to...
3-star every story mode stage, but it does count for beginner, so...
Okay, 3 stars just beating without using a continue, right?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, because
I think power-up score does count towards it, but if you're picking up every power-up, you don't have to worry about that anyway, so...
Yeah, I know that you get a big bonus if you don't use a continue, so that's pretty much...
300 coins, so that's what I'm doing for money. In this game, I'm just replaying mindlessly while I'm watching other stuff. World 1 on beginner, so I get an extra 300 every time.
Yeah, I tried to get 3 stars on beginner World 1 earlier today, but I'm terrible at the Dastardly Bomber fights, so I always run out of lives then.
The best thing to do I can recommend for that is take the shortest route possible as far as destroying bricks goes to them, so it's easier to trap them.
Yeah, that would make sense, because then there's more bricks and thus more places. Because they're very good about, like, sneaking in between pillars and not getting...
Well, the computer, they know where every safe zone is, regardless, so...
Yeah, they don't have to,
You can't really trick them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is the annoying part.
Yeah. Have you unlocked any of the extra stages yet?
No, I'm buying all the characters first, because they're the most expensive.
Yeah, I do want to go for extra... stages, but the ones that aren't just different versions of the normal stages are like 4,000 coins, I think, each.
Yeah,
so they're
something
pretty
like
expensive. So I think Golem Bomber is tiny if you buy him, which is weird looking. He looks like a baby.
Yeah, well, it's one of those you'd be way too big for normal multiplayer, so...
Yeah, I think in the multiplayer match, well, not the multiplayer, but the bomber fight you do in single player with him. Okay, that was just me being dumb. We're doing 3 rounds for the record, so maybe you will be the 3rd person in a row to beat me in best 2 out of 3 rounds.
Oh, you suck.
Yeah, I do. Dude, if you've watched my playthrough at any point, yeah, you know how bad I am. God. I think I was on...
I do agree that the controller is a bit more slippery than what Bomberman should be.
It's weird, because it's full 360, which is great for the open areas. Like, I love it for that. But I wish there was an option to switch it to, like...
Grid.
To grid, yeah. Have you been having the thing where if you're trying to place a lot of bombs in a row, like you're having trouble timing your placement?
A little bit if I'm doing it too fast. The best thing I can recommend for that is be a little more patient than you probably would be.
Yeah, that's hard. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh, okay. What was the Bomberman game you played most growing up? Was it 64?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Okay, oof, this is not... this is not going well.
Well, it's probably a mix of 64 and Bomberman Party Edition for PlayStation.
Okay, that was just standard Bomberman?
Multiplayer, yeah.
Did that have a single? If it's Party Edition, it probably didn't have a single player mode.
Not really, no.
Okay, so...
I also did play Bomberman Generation on GameCube a lot, but that's like almost entirely one player.
Yeah, I do want to... Bomberman 64 just got to the... Wii
U Virtual Console after the Switch launch.
Yeah, I don't think I've done old school yet. Let's do that one. Yeah, but it just got to the Virtual Console, so I do want to play it, even though it means turning my Wii U on again, because Bomberman 64 is a game that I played on my cousins in 64.
Your cousins?
I said I meant I don't even have an uncle that really plays video games all that much. My cousin, my cool older cousin had it. But I could never beat the first world, so I want to go back and like try it now that I'm old enough to figure things out a little bit better.
I would hope so, but
I do want to try out Bomberman Hero and Bomberman Generation as well. But for those ones, I think I'm gonna try to go for physical copies. So
well, Generation's GameCube, so it's not like there's any other way to play it. So
yeah, but once con season comes around, I'll get a chance to try to find a copy. It's not super expensive, but it's not.
It's just one of those that's slightly obscure, so it'll probably be more expensive than it really should be. But at the same time, it's not like it's
it's not like
it's Fatal Frame 3 or something.
Yeah, it's not like it's an $80+ game. It's probably like 20 or 30. But if I could get it at like 15, I would be super happy.
Yeah, I got it at a con for like I think 15.
Okay, yeah. So I could probably once we get a Too Many Games or Momocon, I could probably get a pretty okay price. Oh boy, the skull. I got trolled with the skulls when I was playing John. Again.
I'm not even doing anything here.
Yeah. I was a little bit I was trying to sneak into the little alcove there and didn't make it quite all the way. Well, you don't really need to hold back at this point because I killed myself before.
I'm not holding back because we're not even meeting each other.
Yeah. I would like to win at least one game. Have you played online at all?
Yeah, and it's bad.
It's like brawl levels at some point. I do know that they are working on a fix, but
it's Bomberman. It shouldn't be this hard.
No, it really shouldn't. Oh crap! I did not expect that to happen.
I mean, it's at least with Brawl, I understand that it's a fighting game, so all the input and precise movements are going to be kind of difficult to do. But this is a grid.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't really do a desync kind of thing that Mario Kart or Splatoon does, because you do have to have all the characters on the screen at the same time for the gameplay to work. But at the same time, it shouldn't be this laggy. I don't remember having any problems. Thankfully, our match seems to. Oh, you dick! Whoa! Ooh, that was
you actually escaped that.
Yeah. If I remember, we didn't have any issues in the PlayStation version we played for that stream we did forever ago. And this is okay so far. This isn't. Like, this is relatively alright. It's really dependent on whatever the connections of the people you're playing are.
Well, it's also probably just easier to do because it's not random.
Yeah. Okay.
Darn.
Oh, I had Bomb Kick. Okay, I completely forgot that I had Bomb Kick.
Magic Hand. I don't even like Magic Hand.
It's a little bit too much work. Because if you've got Bomb Kick, you just have to run into the bombs, but that's a little bit imprecise. Like, if you're just trying to walk normally, you might accidentally do it. Bomb Punch out of all of them is probably my favorite.
Well, because you can go over things.
Yeah. Oof.
Stop killing yourself. Stop killing yourself.
I'm really sad that remote control is not in this game at all.
It's kind of broken.
It is kind of broken, but I want it to be in the game, you know?
Maybe as an update, because, you know, that's essentially what Plasma and Karaoke Bomber do for their special abilities.
Oh, you have special abilities.
I meant for their boss fights.
Oh, yeah. I think, no, there are special abilities for the multiplayer.
Yeah, but you can't turn them off.
Yeah, I think I have them on, so I think if you press B, you get your special bomb.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Try it out.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you get your special bomb. I don't get anything because I'm just a standard bomber, so you can have them if you want. I'll turn them off for the next match, though.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they're pretty. I don't even remember what Plasma's was. It was like random
timer.
Yeah, that one's actually not that bad. I think it's the ones that would probably cause the most mayhem in multiplayer.
Or Karaoke Bomber or Magna Bomber.
Yeah, Golem Bombers would be annoying.
But it's not that big of a deal. It's just if you didn't have Punch or Kick.
Phantom can drop Phantom Bombs, so...
Yeah. Oh.
Damn it, again. Okay, so my own hubris has led to you winning twice, so...
More like six games in a row, so...
6 wins in a row. Yeah, so...
As Flapper Bomber says, yes. That wasn't your full strength. I wish Max was unlockable.
He's from 64, right?
He's from a bunch of different games.
Yeah, I know that the 5 bombers are from like Super Bomberman 2, I think?
I think so. Yeah. Max and Sirius aren't in this game, which is a disappointment, but oh well.
I really wish that all of the Super Bombermans, because there's like 5 of them, I really wish that the Super Bomberman games would all come on Virtual Console, because they're on like Wii Virtual Console, so I could play it on my Wii U, but that's like a pain in the butt. Okay, so I think I've shown off every default multiplayer match. Actually, I don't think I did Pitfalls, so we'll do Pitfalls.
So you play with Johnny and who else?
Jack. MSMP. Yeah. He's a cool dude. He beat me. That I think was probably the closest.
I think everyone's beating you.
Yeah, well, I think the matches I had with Jack were probably the closest. You're wiping the floor with me, obviously. So this is...
Counted with one match.
Yeah, so obviously you win, but I do want to do 3 matches with everybody, so maybe I can...
Oh, you turn special abilities off.
Yeah, I can redeem us. Well, you didn't even really get to use yours very much, so...
No, I was just testing it.
Yeah. So when I was facing Johnny earlier, he did end up... I won the 3rd round, but he had already beaten me 2 rounds before, so... Yeah. Okay, Sweet, okay. I love when I get a bunch of bomb power-ups a lot, because one of my...
nuts.
Yeah, because the Bomberman game I played the most growing up was DS. I think I've mentioned that a lot throughout the playthrough.
Yeah.
But I only beat it for the first time like a month or 2 ago. Because I was pumped for Bomberman R, and I remembered I never beat that game. And the reason why I never beat that game is because it's got 100 levels, and it's honestly a little bit too long for a game like this. But it's still fun. But my favorite thing to do in that game was to set up like giant chain reactions and blow up.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. But
yeah, but there's just something inherently satisfying about that much destruction. Oh god, the skull is out.
When I was a kid with my sisters, I used to get it on purpose just to see what it would do and screw with everyone.
Sometimes it's helpful. Like, I think sometimes it'll randomly max fire or speed.
Yeah.
At least in some of the games. I know that, like, it can slow you down a lot. I think it can keep you from dropping bombs. I think it can make you randomly drop bombs. It's basically just it's like the anti-smash ball, actually. Ooh, okay, so we've got a completely open grid now. This, I think, is the longest I've survived.
So you say.
It was. We haven't gotten the time limit in...
That's something I wish they would do for the Bomberman fights in story mode, at the time limit. Because
Yeah,
they're a little too hard normally, especially if you get rid of all the blocks.
All of the Bomber fights are a lot... I think they're all harder than
the actual boss.
Yeah. The only really hard bosses are the final boss and Karaoke boss.
I didn't even find the final boss all that hard. It was just Karaoke, mostly just because of the damn ice physics.
Yeah, and it's also really hard to time when you can actually hit her.
Well, because she pulls up so damn fast.
Yeah, the only move where it's consistent to hit her is when she makes like that wrestling ring kind of thing. But that move is so quick that you're not even really going to get a hit in on her when she does it. Unless if you can anticipate it, and there's no real way to do that, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, so, yeah, but all the other bosses, especially once you know their patterns, they're not bad. Like, Magnet Bomber's a joke, Golem Bomber isn't that hard.
Phantom Bomber's is actually the easiest.
Yeah, his fight was the easiest, but it was interesting, though.
Karaoke Bomber's actually the easiest, because you can just sacrifice a life and kill her almost instantly.
For the bomber. Oh, I was talking about the big boss fights.
Oh, the big boss ones, okay.
Yeah. When it comes to the Bomberman, like the bomber fights, I think Golem was the one that gave me the most trouble. Even on beginner mode. Although that might have been just because for Plasma and Karaoke, I accidentally killed them within 20 seconds. So.
Well, Karaoke is ultimately the easiest because all you have to do really is just get close to her and she'll set her timer bomb.
Yeah, so...
But the problem is she'll be so close to you that it'll hit her as well.
Yeah, that's, I think, what happened in my fight, but it just happened so quickly, I didn't...
No.
Yeah, my fire, unfortunately, is not very large, so I can't really get you from far away.
Mine.
Oh, what did you pick up?
No fire.
Ah, okay.
More fire, no fire for you. More fire for me. Hurry up!
That the Bomberman 64 one was great. The voice that they had.
Yeah.
These crushers are terrifying, for the record.
Well, they're supposed to be.
Yeah. I think it's Are there revenge cars in Bomberman 64 multiplayer?
I don't remember actually. And
I'm
you're
dead.
stuck.
Woo! Ah. You know what? This is faster.
So did I completely sweep you, or?
I've got one more. I've got one more match
Oh.
left. I've got
Okay.
one more match left. I can come from behind. I can do this. Although you are kicking. I think out of all the people that I'm having for multiplayer, you are easily the one with the most Bomberman experience.
Well, again, it's like one of the few games I could get my sisters to play.
Yeah, this was a game. Bomberman DS was a game I played with my cousins a lot. Eight DSs with one cart made it one. Like it was even better than stuff like Mario Kart DS in that regard, because I think you could get 8 people to play Mario Kart DS with one cart, but unfortunately you had to. The people without a cart had to play as Shy Guys.
Yeah.
So you know, it kind of took away a little bit of the fun of Mario Kart, but you could basically get the entire experience of this game of Bomberman with one copy of the game, which made it just a lot of fun to play. Not enough DS games took advantage of that, unfortunately. Oh, you dick! You wait! No!
Draw.
Okay.
Psychics are going again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Again.
Woo! I thought I could have almost snuck out of there if I was just
Almost,
like,
but not. And I wasn't paying attention to where I was.
Oh god, I picked up the skull by accident. But at least it's out of the way now.
Yeah.
And okay, it's having me drop bombs randomly, so oh, so the skull reappears. I forgot about that. I think when I was a kid, we normally turned skulls off because
I think it
didn't wanna
depended
deal with it.
on how hectic we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, since you have beaten the game at this point, right?
Yeah, I've beaten the game.
Okay,
the
'cause
final part goes up tomorrow.
Okay. What'd you think of the J-poppy ending song?
It's actually remarkably catchy. The music in this game is fantastic. I think the song is actually sung by Karaoke Bomber's Japanese VA.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Pretty Bomber's voice.
Yeah.
Because Pretty Bomber and Karaoke Bomber are the same person.
Spoilers. Jeez.
I think it doesn't say it in the game, but I think it was pretty obvious.
No, they do say, but it's just like it's very random. Like it's a plot point that they bring up.
Random
no
backstory.
Yeah. It's just like the game's all silly fun up to a certain
Karaoke
point, and
Bomber.
then suddenly it's just like, listen to our dark backstory. Robots have been set aside by humans, and we want our
Why
revenge.
must Reploids fight?
After World 3, the game gets very, like, not Shadow the Hedgehog dark, but pretty dark.
crap. Oh, phew.
Yeah. The music in this game, though, is just fantastic. Do you have a favorite song?
Not that I can immediately think of.
Okay, the Bomber theme is probably my favorite, but I've said that a number of times.
Clean
Okay.
sweep.
Yes, Plasma, I didn't indeed see that.
Plasma.
Plasma!
Finished already? Come at me again if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, Plasma. Thanks, though. Okay, so anyway, that was an embarrassing display on my part. But
Pitiful display.
anyway, I'd like to thank you, Ryan, for joining me on this again. Even though I suck, it was a lot of fun.
That it was.
So
We'll
why don't
have to do this during con season when we're actually in person.
yeah, I definitely need to bring this to one of the cons we're doing. Anyway, why don't you let people know where they can find you?
At the channel where they're most likely to see you as well.
Oh, yeah. So we both work on Brain Scratch Comms. Again, we'll have links to that in the description, so you can check it out. We upload every day instead of, like, whenever I feel like it for this channel. So, yeah, that's a good time. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I've got only a couple more multiplayer friends left, but, yeah, it's going to be a good time. See you guys later.